Hey everybody, it's Tyler with Tyler Talks Travel Trailers. I'm here with a really cool floor plan that we're going to do today. It's a 2024 Flagstaff 26 RKBS. This is a great floor plan for two. It has one big slide in the living area and a slide in the bedroom, so it gives you a lot of floor space. You can walk around the bed. This is perfect if the micro light is just a little too short, so you'll jump up to the Superlite where you get that separated room from the living area. As always, I always like to start with the specs first, so it takes me 1 minute to do the specs, and then we'll dive inside. Let's go, guys. So the basic specs on this 2024 Flagstaff Superlite, the 26 RKBS. The unloaded weight is 6,988 pounds. The cargo carrying capacity is 1,608 pounds, which brings your potential loaded weight to 8,596 pounds. Your hitch weight is 796 pounds. Your exterior length is 29 feet 9 inches total. Your exterior height, including the AC, is 11 feet 2 inches, and your exterior width is 8 feet. Your tanks. Your freshwater tank is 54 gallons, your gray water tank is 90 gallons, and your black water tank is 45 gallons. Your awning size is 21 feet. Let's jump inside. You guys are going to love this floor plan because they give you a little bit of everything in this. You got a big slide in the room and the living room, an outdoor kitchen. It is just a fantastic floor plan for two. So right as you walk in, the kitchen is to your left. A lot of people like that because you can load groceries in real easily if you stop off somewhere. Speaking of the fridge, you got a gas electric fridge right here. And the 25s, you're going to only be getting 12-volt fridges. A lot of people like this gas electric fridge because it matches with the cabinetry. Just looks cool. Behind me, you got your coat hangers right here, as well as your control panel. So this is where everything is. This is how you turn on your water heater, water pump. It does have tank heaters, so you can use this thing in the wintertime. I go in depth on that on a lot of my other videos, so watch one of those to kind of learn about tank heaters if you want to camp in the winter. This is where you put your slides in and out. You got this little pantry right here. This thing gives you surprisingly a lot of storage. You got all these drawers right here. These are all the same. So do a quick circle real quick so you can see where we're going to head. So the kitchen area is in the back. I will say if you're someone that needs a lot of counter space, this one you are kind of limited. It's still decent, but you can get more in other floor plans. So if counter space is important to you, definitely check out some of my other videos. I've done some with some crazy amount of storage. You got your 3-top burner right here with the backsplash and the knife holder. Good size oven. And you can adjust this. You can almost fit a turkey in that thing. Over here to your right, you got some storage underneath the sink. And you can get to your plumbing nice and easily. The sink is a really good size. It's a farm style sink. That's the way to go. You can actually fit some dishes in there. Sometimes they make them so small you can't fit anything in there. So good size sink with the cleaning rack so you can dry stuff off. Up here you got another cabinet for plates and things like that. They give you two nice windows right here. That way you can see out while you're cooking or doing the dishes. Really nice. And these just open outwards like that. That way if it rains and you leave the trailer and you forget a window open, and you won't come back with water inside your trailer. They're also frameless windows. They look really nice. You got the nice roller shades. Really nice. And then you got the hidden plugs right here. So they just go seamlessly into the countertop. This is really nice area for like a coffee pot, Keurig, things like that. This also kind of helps with prep space. So that's why they give you that cover. And then obviously the stove top, they give you that top so that way you have all this as prep space. So you really do have all of that counter space as prep space if you need it. It's just when you're using it, I feel like you might be kind of limited. Right here's a nice guide of what Flagstaff offers on their trailers. So we'll go through them. One thing I want you to remember is it does have a 200-watt roof mounted solar and a 30-amp solar controller and an 1800-watt inverter, which is amazing. And then I'll get into the aluminum framing. That's really important. So right over here is your main slide out. So nice big slide with theater seating and a dinette. And I love the way these are positioned, because if we turn around right here, it is perfect in front of the TV, so it's not in an awkward position. You got nice recliners. It's got the fireplace, so that's really nice if you're out camping and you're paying for electricity already at a campground. You might as well use that to heat up the area instead of wasting your propane. You got a nice sound bar. Looks really good. I love when they add the sound bar and the space for it. This is not the smart TV, but in the 25s you'll be getting all smart TVs. Look how deep this storage is. That is crazy. There's no way for me to reach to the back of that. So fantastic storage right there above the TV for your DVDs and things like that. And then they also give you that hidden storage back here. You know, no one will know about that storage. Really nice and hidden, out of the way. So theater seating is really nice. You got the cup holders on each side. These do not turn into a bed. It's just recliners, but I mean, I would be able to sleep in it. It's not bad at all. They give you some cabinets up here. You know, you could store board games, books, things like that. These are all real wood cabinetry, so if you notice, it has the wood grain. So it's not paper wrapped. You're not going to have to worry about your cabinets peeling after a year, because the sun and heat we get out here in New Mexico is insane. And I've seen trailers, they start peeling within a year. So really nice solid wood cabinetry and hidden hinges. Great quality. Everything looks good on these trailers. They are ready to use. In the living room area, in this area, you do get the day and night shades. So you got the screen, and then you got the dark blackout shade. So really nice. If you're a vampire, you like to make it dark, they give you that shade. Over here is your 4-seater dinette booth. Really nice. This is a standalone table, so you can actually move it around, which is nice. You know, if someone's bigger in the family, you can push the table towards the other side. A lot of times when it's the poles, you're stuck with where it's at, and sometimes that is not comfortable for some people. You could turn it into a bed, and it just goes down onto these latches right here, so you do have the opportunity to sleep other guests that may come along without having a bunkhouse, which is great. You got a drawer right here, and then another one on that side. Really nice. You cannot get to it from the top. They're screwed in right there. Some of them you can. This one you can't. It's just the drawers. Look at the nice seamless slide. There is no step on it. So all seamless. I love that. Sometimes they put a bulky step right there before the dinette, and you have to like step up into it. And they put this this type of rug that's like for outside, so it's really nice material. You got plenty of windows all around the slide. So all of these windows open. You can let in a nice cross breeze if you like. You know, let in some fresh air. This will have 2 ACs. So you got one in here and then one in the main bedroom. So that is plenty for this size of unit. You are going to be nice and cool no matter where you go. So you do have a middle bathroom. Just to give you guys some advice, if a big bathroom is important to you, you get a much bigger bathroom when it's in the back of the trailer. The middle bathroom, it's a little smaller, but you get a much bigger living area. So I always talk about how it's a give and take. You know, depending on what you want, you're going to lose something else. So by having a big, spacious living area, in return, you're kind of getting a smaller bathroom. But I would personally rather have the smaller bathroom because I'm not in there all the time. But when I am, I'm in there for a while. So really spacious bathroom. You already know it's Flagstaff porcelain throne. You got the nice accented lighting, your ducting for your heater. So really nice. I like to point this out because when the heater vents are in the floor, there's potential of rocks and dust and dirt getting in there, and at night it gets annoying because you're going to hear that rattling. So I like the wall mounted vents. Plenty of counter space up here. So you got a plug and then your medicine cabinet with your mirror. Really nice. And this I can already tell. We always check the wiping room, guys, because the last trailer I did, it was tight. It's kind of tight. But this one I can already tell is going to be nice. So let me try to move you without making you sick. So plenty of space right here. I'm glad they give you enough leg room full in front. That is what's important. The shoulder space, I'm not the biggest guy, but if you look, I'm sweating a lot. But see, that's how much shoulder space I have. So depending on how big you are, I mean, I feel like most people will fit. Nice sink, plenty big to actually brush your teeth and wash your hands, and faucet. This shower is a very good size. You can probably fit 2 people in that thing. And they got the nice sliding door, all solid door. That's really nice. And it's the tri-sliding door, so it just gives you a lot more room so you can actually get out of the shower easily. That's really nice. Much better than the, you know, the fabric shower curtain. Right here you got your shower miser. So I like to point this out. If you're a dry camper and you don't like to camp out in campgrounds all the time, what you're going to need to do is conserve water, and that's what this will help. So when you go to take a shower, you stick your hand out and you're waiting for the water to get hot. Well, what you're doing is you're wasting all that water. With this system, all you do is flip this before you turn the water on. It'll circulate it through the lines, and then once it gets hot, you'll flip this back over and then it'll spit the water out. So really nice way to conserve water if you're a dry camper. I love that feature. They give you a nice skylight to give you a little headroom up top. But overall, this is a good size shower. Yeah, this is a nice size shower. You got plenty of room for the toilet area and plenty of room to step out and dry off. They give you this little space right here, so you could probably put another like portable cabinet right here and have extra storage. That's really nice. You got the huge fart fan, also known as the max air vent with the rain cover. So really nice. You know, they don't skimp out and give you that rinky-dink fan that's that big. They give you a max air vent with the rain cover. Flagstaff's awesome. So now we're going to go to the main bedroom. What do you guys think of that bathroom? This is what's going to sell you right here. This room is fantastic. Look at that. Boom! How about that? And you can order this with a king-size bed. It's preference. Some people want to be able to walk around the bed a little easier, and what this allows is you're actually able to make the bed a lot easier as well. So the king will stretch out a little more. If you want to be able to get around the bed a little easier, you can do that. That's a tough decision for me because I'm not sure if I'd rather have the bigger mattress or more floor space when I get in and out of bed. Up here you got the nice shelving on the side so you can plug stuff in. And there's USB ports right here, so you could plug stuff in and just set it right here so you could charge all your stuff. Really nice. And then cabinets all the way across. I love this glass inlay that they do. So really nice storage up there. I love this headboard right here. It looks really nice. This is a really nice room. If you're looking for a spacious room in a trailer that's under 30, this is the one. Look at all of that. So you got windows on each side that will open and let in a nice cross breeze, as well as this front windshield. Really nice. I love the front windshield, and a lot of people get concerned because they think that it'll crack or a rock will fly up from the car and chip it. I have seen that happen twice in my 7 years. So, but do not get worried. They actually make aftermarket covers for them and stuff. They're out there. I don't know the name of the brands, but they make them, and I'm sure they're not super expensive, and they work really well. You got some more plugs right here. This is really cool. So this is tied into the inverter. So what that means is this has an inverter on it. Usually these plugs won't work unless you're, you know, plugged into shore power or a generator. Since it's an inverter circuit, you can use these without being plugged in. So really nice. If you need to charge your phone real quick, you got that. Or you can even use the USBs that actually run off the battery. Really nice. And they give you all of this nice shelving right here, all the way across the front. And then you got some more little cubbies and stuff right here for different things. And more plugs and a shelf right here. So really nice area. And a huge area for all your clothes. Look at that. That is massive. Really nice. It's got the hanger already. And then you got these big drawers down here below. Really nice bedroom. Look at that nice wood cabinetry. Really nice. And then you got one more right here. Then they do always give you the storage underneath the bed. Really nice. Look at that. Tons of storage. Inside you got the drawers you can get to real easily. I want to point out, do you notice this is all aluminum framed? Not every company does that. This is one of the few companies that actually aluminum frame the dinette and the beds, everything, even the walls, the roof, the floors, the front wall, the back wall, everything is aluminum framed. So when you go looking around at trailers, lift the bed up, I promise you it's probably not going to be aluminum framed. They're one of the few companies that do that. So you got to imagine when you're sitting on these booths, all that weight and things like that. I have had people crack their beds or their dinettes, and it is not cheap to fix. Obviously, this is going to be a lot stronger with, you know, people putting stress on it continuously or over the long period of time that you use it. You got to think about that. Maybe it's worth spending a little more to have everything aluminum framed. I love that. So really nice. This does have 2 doors, and I'm about to show you why. We're going to put this thing in travel mode. I want you guys to look for this stuff when you're out looking at trailers. Keep an eye on whether or not you can get to certain areas. So check this out. Oh, it's already out. So a lot of trailers, you know, there's a slide on there, and they have to think about it kind of in a way, what are you going to do when you're going down the road, and let's say you bought groceries and you need to get to the fridge, or you need to go to the bathroom, things like that. There's some companies out there, you can't access certain things in the trailer because of the slide. So we're about to see how this is with the slide in, and I'm kind of going to give you my point of view from it and what I think. The lights went off. So as you can see, you cannot get to the bathroom, so that's a huge deal for certain people. So when you're looking around, keep an eye out for that. If I was only going out on the weekends and I wasn't going out all the time, like, I feel like I could live with this. But if I'm going out 6 months out of the time, I feel like it might be important to be able to get to the bathroom. But you still can get to the fridge, which is nice. So if you need to stop off and get a sandwich or anything like that, or you buy groceries, you could load the fridge nice and easily. The only thing is that bathroom over there. Let's check this out over here. So if you come in here, you got the second room door. So you can get to the main bedroom with the second door. I'm sorry. I'm getting a text message for customers, so I'm kind of losing it. So 2 doors, one to get to the bedroom and one to get to the kitchen. But I don't see a way for you to get to the bathroom with this slide closed. So some people could live with this, some people can't. I'm just pointing it out because I'm trying to help you guys figure out what floor plan would work for you. It's like Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom. See, but you can put it out a little bit and still get in. So you could put it out like a quarter of the way and put it in, which is nice. It's not anywhere near all the way out. So you see how fast I did that? So that is an option too. If you really love this floor plan, you can still get the slide out a quarter of the way. So what we're gonna do is go outside now. I'm gonna show you some of the outside stuff. Feels good out here. So we'll start at the front real quick. So you got the electric tongue jack, the dual propane tanks, the 30-pound tanks, which are bigger. You got the dual battery box. You got your nice docking lights right here. And then also you got electric stabilizers. So really nice. These are not for leveling your trailer, it's just to stabilize it, so when you're walking in it, you still need to level the trailer with the tongue jack and then the wheels. So usually you don't get auto level on travel trailers, but they do give you auto level on the Classic, which is the very end of Flagstaff's lineup. Really nice steps, and they give you 2 of the same quality steps on both sides of the door, both doorways. Most of the time they don't do that. They just give you 1 nice step on one side, and these actually have the strut on them, so they hold themselves up. So look how easy that is. It lifts itself up. So really nice when you get to your campground. You know, you won't drop this 60 pounds of stair on your dog. You got, this is for the griddle that hooks on right there. So it's a flat top griddle, and then it hooks into the propane tanks. And then check this out. You got hot and cold water. And look at this. Boom! How about that? Really nice outdoor kitchen. This is more of like a stovetop for pots and pans, things like that. And then the flat top griddle, you know, you could put like bacon or pancakes, whatever you're into, on there. You got a nice plug, and then a massive outdoor fridge. Dude, that thing is huge. Really nice. And then you got another cubby up here. I would love an outdoor kitchen. The outdoor kitchen is nice because then you don't have to cook all the stinky stuff inside. You could cook it out here, you know, and not smell up your trailer. I'm going to go into the axle and the tires real quick. So you're getting a Goodyear Endurance tire right off the lot, a good quality tire. These come 1,500 miles away, so they come with miles on them already, and sometimes the tires they give you on other trailers, they're just super cheap. So that is nice that they do that for you. This does have a torsion axle, so see, there's no leaf spring. So this is going to be a much better ride on the freeway. It also has a little more flex in it, so you got to imagine how much that's going to help the frame of the coach over the life of your trailer, of owning your trailer. So torsion axle is really nice to keep up with the frame of your trailer. You got TST monitoring system, so you get a little monitor in your tow vehicle, and it'll alert you if your tires are getting too hot or they're too low. So really nice tool to monitor the tires. And you do get never adjust brakes on these, so you might not know this. A lot of people don't. You're supposed to adjust your brakes after, I think, like 250 miles every time. And these, you do not have to adjust them, and apparently they increase stopping by 50%. The brand is called Never Adjust Brakes by Dexter. Go look them up, because I didn't even know you're supposed to adjust brakes for like 4 years of doing this. So really nice safety features. If safety is important to you for your family, those are some huge points. Maybe put those on your list of things you want. This is just for your fridge. You got, oh, that's nice. You got a receiver on the back. This will hold 300 pounds. So you could put a bike rack or, you know, a cargo rack for your generator. Nice solid tire cover. And the ladder to get up on the roof to make sure everything's looking good up there. Standard water heater. This is where you'll access your water pump and filter and things like that when you go to winterize it or change the filter. Just your utilities, basic stuff. They give you a nice little light so you can see what you're doing if it's late. So there's one thing I do want to point out on this thing. When you get the front bedroom, if you get the front bedroom or the front kitchen, or you get a slide out in the front, you're very limited on outside storage. So storage is usually sometimes really important to people. So this is the only outside storage you get on this floor plan. And this is underneath the bed. So you can open the bed and still get to this storage. So I would say if you're someone that brings along your whole house, this floor plan might not work that great for you, because that's the only storage area on the outside. Everything else in it is so amazing, and I love that they give you a little bit of everything. You get the outside kitchen, you get the theater seating, you get the slide out bed, which everyone loves. So you got to kind of weigh out your options of what you need and don't need and what's important to you. Let's go inside real quick. I wanted to show you something. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that tour on this 26 RKBS. I hope I gave you kind of some good insight on what to look for when you're out looking for yourself, things you need to keep an eye on that's important to you, because it's a big landscape with travel trailers. There's a lot of little things that you got to pay attention to that you're not going to always catch, and then you're going to buy the trailer and you're going to be like, dang it, I forgot that. So like on this trailer, I think 3 things that I would tell people if they were here buying from me. I would say the storage is a little limited on the outside. You have to put the slide out a little bit to get to the bathroom when you're going down the road, and maybe the counter space. Other than that, this trailer is fantastic. It's a really unique floor plan. I love how you get a little bit of everything. You get the theater seating, you got the 4-seater dinette, you got a slide in your bedroom, which is nice, and then you got the huge outside kitchen. So you really got to think about what's important to you and kind of what you want your trailer to be like. In this industry, we say 85% rule. Like if 85% of it is fitting your needs, it's probably the right one for you, unless you're gonna spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to, you know, customize your own. So yeah, I appreciate you guys watching, subscribing. We passed 800, that's so cool. And yeah, so we're moving quickly with this thing. I do a new tour every day if you're new to this channel, so stay tuned for that. I'm gonna do a new tour tomorrow, and we'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.